everyone, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Genevieve Castonguay. I am the sales director at ShopLiftr. Today you are in for a treat. Over the last couple of weeks, we have been presenting you videos on this presentation of the shift to digital pre-shop. How brands and retailers alike can tap into the rising consumer trends as well as the behaviors and put into play a strategy that is effective throughout this pandemic and afterwards. Today is all about learning the nitty-gritty of this strategy and what we can do to be effective to create mindshare and real sales lift. With that in mind, I want to start today with a question. How can CPG brands and retailers optimize their strategies to align with these consumer trends? Well, first, do you know your audience? Their motivations, their buying habits, if they're going to the gym after shopping, do they buy your competitors' products? Do they have children? Do they have multiple children? Are they buying other products while they purchase yours? This is the time to get clinical. Leverage detailed consumer, purchase, and location data to build out consumer sets that will buy your brand and then speak to them. It's inevitable that consumers will respond to advertising. They respond in greater frequency with real, tangible results to highly personalized, relevant messaging that evokes emotion or demands action. The days of generic brand messaging will no longer capture the mindshare of consumers. Bottom line, by bringing awareness to your brand, how can you help to maintain loyalty, negate attrition, and spur new adoption of your products? Speaking of loyalty, how do you create and promote it? Consumers are much more likely to switch to brands for not only value and savings, but for what they represent in this changing landscape. Emphasis on comfort and security within the home and outside of it. Sustainability practices and efforts demonstrated in packaging and in production. Beyond safety and comfort, familiarity reinforces consumer trust. This is at the center of it all, as buying decisions are largely emotionally based. Once you've established your ideal consumer sets and narrowed in on targeted messaging, how are you getting in front of them? Well, media consumption is surging right now. Regardless of age or marital status, education or employment, consumers are generally glued to a device throughout most of their working day and personal life. Digital display advertising is a medium in which brands can capture the attention at the right time along the path to purchase. Layer in isolation through the power of geo-targeting, and you have a winning combination. Employing digital display tactics means that once the impression bid is won and the consumer is primed for your message, it's time for you to drive them to action. So how are you going to cut through the clutter? Incentives are amongst the top ways to get consumers to add your products to their shopping list. Amplifying current trade promotions at local retailers in real time is an effective means to call out immediate savings on a product or brand that already resonates with the chosen audience. Offering a coupon continues to be effective. In fact, consumers state that they feel more savvy and smarter when they apply discounts and coupons. On top of that, they are more willing to try a brand or product that is entirely new. Tying the data on trends and behaviors to effective strategies, it is clear. Consumers are deal-seeking, reviewing circulars and redeeming offers, shopping less but spending more, and are online nearly all of the time. At ShopLiftr, we merge the offline and online experience to bridge the right consumers with the right message in the right context at the right time for unparalleled results and true sales lift. 2021 is the time for brands to make smart choices, and ShopLiftr is the ideal digital marketing solution for brands and retailers alike to adapt with the changing times without losing mindshare. So this leaves us with only one outstanding question. Are you ready to give your campaign a lift? Well, folks, that concludes the 3-part series on the presentation of the Shift to Digital Preshop. If you want a copy of the PDF, it is in the comments below. As always, please follow us on both YouTube as well as LinkedIn. We appreciate the support. Also, you can reach out to us at any time for a custom demo and more about our capabilities. I am personally looking forward to connecting with many of you over the course of this year. If you have any feedback on comments on future presentations, do not hesitate to reach out. Until then, see you next time.